As you guys are now walking through the forest, is someone staying close to Hemlock to make sure she doesn't just run away?
Yeah, I'm doing that.
My bag of snakes.
I'm gonna stay far from you because I'm terrified of snakes. So I'm staying. Like I love you, Ragnar, but I'm like gonna stay away from that bag of snakes.
This one's Henry.
You do know that I've already named them all, right?
But now they're mine.
They're Ragnar's now. You gave them to him. I'm sorry. That's his own thing now.
Oh, how childish. Right. You lot seem to fare pretty well against me. I don't think you'll have too much of a problem against Chuck. He's an imbecile if I do say so myself. You know what? He reminds me of that idiot over there.
What are you talking about?
You do understand you just insulted our shipwright right in front of me, right? Don't do that
no,
again.
I'm so sorry.
It's not a big deal.
His strength reminds me of Ragnar's toned body and his fortitude with an axe. That's what I meant. It had nothing to do with his...
I've been looking to get myself a new one.
If murder is on the menu, as it seems to be with you boys...
Yeah, that is a thing.
Well, actually, not quite true. I mean, we have not killed the last ones, have we?
No, I mean, we're on a good track record on this island so far. We didn't kill the kid. We didn't kill you. That's kind of still up in the air.
Oh,
though,
so you've already spoken to Spruce.
Yeah, we actually came to an understanding. We used words in that battle, which was very strange.
Poor kid.
Very nice kid.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for the kid.
He's with Gravy right now on the ship, so he should be.
He's with Gravy right now? Poor kid.
I mean, Gravy does make a pretty mean oatmeal. I'm sure the kid...
I was about to say, I'm a little jealous. I could go for one of Gravy's signature soups right about now.
Maybe like tomato bisque or something?
Oh.
I can't read Gravy. I don't know whether or not he's an idiot or the master of disguise.
How long have you known him? Because we've known him for like a few weeks. He seems like a swell fella.
I actually don't have a personal relationship with Gravy all too much.
Oh, you don't know shit then. If Gravy's awesome, right, guys?
Yes.
I love Gravy. Honestly, he's earned my trust.
He's a lot larger than when I last saw him, and we Flames don't really communicate that often. We normally take different contracts, but I am familiar with a couple of my peers. Gravy, however, seemed quite distant, even when he was working for us.
Do you know why he joined you guys?
Well, like all of us, he was indoctrinated as a child. I mean, you
Right.
can't really train an assassin to be loyally part of an an assassin cult if you don't
I mean,
indoctrinate them as a child.
Ragnar is a member of you guys now, and he's awesome at it, apparently, so...
I've always disagreed with that rule. I've took it up with the leader multiple times. Most of the time, people who end up becoming assassins via that rule die very quickly, as they have no sense of subtlety.
I'm definitely not that subtle, but I have no plans on dying today.
But Ragnar, my handsome man, if you are serious about taking the place of poor Taco, then we will have to arrange a candlelit meeting with the leader of the Eight Flames. As long as I don't die, of course.
Ooh, a candlelit meeting. You guys are so damn cool.
Are you dating? Why the candles? Why the romance?
Hertha's the only lady for me.
Hertha, you say? Why does that name sound familiar to me? Never mind. It's not too important.
No, very important, actually.
It's his wife. How could you say she is not?
That is my wife, but also, I believe it's very possible she's on this island, currently captured by the timberlord, which is one of the reasons we're here.
That would make sense. He does have lots and lots of his little workers scattered about. You guys look around, and when you were traveling through the forest beforehand, there was a lot of wooden boys chopping down trees. Now, there's a distinct lack of wooden boys chopping down trees. Interesting. It's not break time.
You guys are monsters.
I just do the job. I don't question the morality of the people who lead me. I'm just trying to survive like anyone else.
Yeah, we don't question Ari's either.
Yeah.
It's funner that way.
Yeah. Is this Chuck guy prone to... Did he just, like, start hacking them apart? Because, you know, he seems to like hacking down trees. And
he does occasionally.
Trees.
He does occasionally hack one or two apart, but it's not his priority. No, they wouldn't disappear en masse like this. She looks up to the sky, and just through the tree leaves you can see the giant effigy towering in the sky. Well, we better hurry up then. I'm afraid things might be worse for you guys than you thought. Lucky that you got me with you. I know exactly where to go to find Chuck, and you guys don't have to navigate this cruel, unforgiving forest.
Uh-huh.
It is quite fortuitous. Thank you for guiding us.
See, I like this one. Duros, that was your name?
Yes, you've got it correct.
You must have a very lucky wife. Or husband, I
have a
don't
wife.
judge.
I don't nor a husband. No, I don't have that. But I do consider you all my friends and family.
He
I love
does.
you, Duro.
I love you too, Ragnar.
Oh, well, that's a shame, isn't it? I'm sure you'll find one lucky lady coming up in your future.
Or maybe more. There's so many lucky fellows out there that I'm willing to admit to my family.
Oh,
Right.
Doros, you're too wholesome for this group.
Wipe a tear from my eye.
I kind of do too, honestly.
Pearl smiles happily as she's walking along. Pearl is pretty used to you guys' antics by now. A lot of what you guys do kind of bring her joy, especially after her troubled childhood where she didn't have a lot of happiness. She does enjoy just being around you guys. Louis Leclerc is still kind of freaking out. I do not know if this is the time for flirting or jokes. I am terrified.
Can I do a magic trick to try to cheer him up?
Even like a card trick?
Mr. Clock, life's too short to be anything but happy, my dude.
Louis, pick a card.
He picks a card.
I do like a cool shuffling trick. Was this your card?
I do not know. I am
He doesn't
sorry,
even
William.
look at it.
William, I am sorry for being a down here. I do appreciate you a lot, and I just, things are rough. I just don't want him to die, but I also feel like he deserves death. You ever been in a position like that?
I mean, I did meet my brother a couple days ago, but, I didn't know I had him up until a couple days ago, so...
Do you need to kill him?
I mean, it might be possible. He's a Marine, I'm a pirate. At some point that might happen, but I've literally just met the guy, so you have more connection with your brother.
Yes, you do.
But we could just, wait to see him, and maybe there'll be another option. Maybe there'll be another way to get around killing him.
Yeah, this
Horrible
island seems to be the
economic
island of
here.
options. Look at us. Spruce went back to her ship. Hemlock is with us right now. Things seem to be working out. And from my experience, as long as you remain optimistic, things tend to work out,
Oh,
Good advice,
Ragnar,
Ragnar.
I'm so proud
Ragnar
of you.
is way
I'm
better
so proud
motivational
of you.
speeches than I am. So yeah, just listen to Ragnar if you ever want a motivational speech. Or Duros. I suck at it.
William, I have heard of your reputation. My brother, he isn't actually an old man.
I only killed one old man, all right? I killed one old man, and the entire Grand Line thinks I've, just massacred an old folks' home or something, okay?
The guy deserved it.
I mean, that's
I
kind of up
actually
for
don't think he
debate.
did deserve it. But,
That's debatable.
He's your brother. I'm not going to just immediately kill him, all right?
I appreciate that. As you guys continue through the forest, you eventually reach a clearing, a huge sort of lumber mill, with lots of logs of wood next to it. And you see sitting on a bunch of woods, this big, burly guy. He sits there sharpening his axe. You do notice he doesn't have any of the small wooden boys around him. However, standing next to him is a huge wooden thing, twice as big as the regular wooden boys. Oh, Hemlocke! Nice. These are your prisoners, eh? Do we want to fight him head on, or should we do a little bit of trickery here?
But just give me 5 seconds. I'm sorry. Oh, all right. Okay. Whew. Okay, I think that's our guy. Is that our guy? Is that the dude?
Oh yes, this is Chuck.
All right. Oh, I'm sorry. I can barely see. My eyes are I'm crying too much. Okay. I mean, hey, there's only one of these guys left, and then we got to move on to the timberlord. So if Hemlock, if you don't think we could talk him down, I mean, otherwise, what are we supposed to do here?
He's a bit stubborn. I think we will fight him. I just wonder if you want to play dumb for a little bit so we can get an upper hand.
You mean the good old pretend to be your hostages trick?
Yes, if you trust me, of course.
Okay. I don't trust you as far as we can go, but I do like a good deception, a good deception whole thing, like a con. That's something I'm good at, that's what I do. So let's rock that. Let's go.
Chuck pulls out a harmonica and he starts playing it. He doesn't seem super focused on you lot. He's just kind of enjoying life at the moment.
Well, we could go with the whole, I could pretend to be injured or something, and he comes in close and we attack him or something. We could do that.
He is a big fan of executions. We'll offer one of you up as a sacrifice, and you can surprise him with an attack.
All right, let's rock and roll. Oh my god, it hurts so much, Hemlock! Why did you poison me with your deadly toxin?
Hemlock grabs you by the face, sort of drags your body up to Chuck. Yes, indeed, Chuck, my lovable bear. These pirates were snooping around. They may look like they could be causing trouble, but they've all been inflicted by my poison. But I know you, Chuck. You would love to do the finishing touches. Oh, hey, you know me too well, Hemlock.
While I'm lying kind of down, pretending to be, like, unconscious, I'm gonna activate the roulette.
You could turn parts of your body parts into syringes. As you're lying there, your head on the block, Chuck lifts his axe. As he swings down with his axe, you, like, flip up, create needles in your hands. He blocks it with the flat end of his axe. Oh, hey.
Damn. All right. Well, that sucks.
You hit Chuck. You fire off your rounds. They take it by surprise. Pearl is going to run up, take out her claws. She hits with one of the claws. She slices down Chuck's chest. You go up for your X attack, slicing through Chuck's chest.
He likes to chop people's heads off. Be careful.
Oh, hey. I see you have an X as well.
Ragnar, I mean, come on. Like, this is... I mean, we'll all help fight, but this is kind of your guy. I mean, come on.
I will battle you for your ass.
Go up beside him and unsheathe my mighty sword Benevolence and slice it.
Slicing him from behind.
I'm just going to take out my steampunk pistol and then shoot him with that, I think, because honestly, at this point, you know...
You fire off the gun into Chuck's side. He tries to steady himself. Hey, I did not expect this.
Neither did we!
We're not gonna expect this either, pal.
You hit him twice. He's very wounded. How do you expect me to fight Ragnar if I don't have any of my snakes?
You got a dagger.
Captain William, I don't know how I could fight a battle and help you guys without my snakes.
I'll make this simple. Stab him or we stab you.
Okay. She runs up with the dagger, swings at Chuck, and misses. Oh, Hemlock, what are you doing? And he looks around, and he's going to use Second Wind. Oh, well, time to go out with a fight, eh? Come on, buddy, let's get in here.
Bring it on.
He pulls out his axe, gonna swing down, cutting into Ragnar. Chuck cuts into your body on the ground. This is great, eh? I love how the blood comes out like wooden splinters, eh?
He's the most polite executioner ever.
Should we do something to deal with this big fella over here?
Has it done anything yet? Has it moved?
It looks angry.
Yeah. I'd worry more about Chuck right now, but if you once you go Claude's eyes out, go for it. She had snakes. This guy also has snakes.
It's up to you, Captain. Should I go after Chuck?
Aim at Chuck. Aim at Chuck.
Aim at Chuck?
Go
Okay.
Chuck.
She runs around to claw into Chuck. Buddy is like right next to Chuck. This huge wooden monstrosity slams Pearl into the ground. Her limp body is in the ground and then flotters down to the ground, unconscious.
Pearl, no!
Oh no!
Buddy takes a step forwards and is gonna try and slam into Duros, but you block it with your shield. As you swing into Buddy, you get your sword stuck into his wooden form.
I guess I gotta take this fight seriously after all. You see the hair start growing out of my body. Let's try this again, Chucky boy. I am bear and rage mode. Kuma Cross!
As you cut into him, two huge gashes appear in an X formation on his chest. Hey, you know how to use that axe, eh?
Oh yeah.
Well, I'll finally pull my sword out. Benevolence! Now you get stuck in there, you prick. I will merely just stab him through the head.
The blade goes out of his mouth, like as the blade is sticking out of his mouth, and he's maple syrup dripping down his chin, mixing with the blood. And then he falls down to the ground, dead.
Hey, Hemlock, I thought you said this guy was pretty tough.
I actually did say the opposite. That's why I didn't want to betray you here, because I knew that I'm stronger than Chuck, you fought me pretty easily.
What about the giant tree person?
Oh, that's just Buddy. I think he might get a bit irate now.
It's like his best friend just died.
Now, Buddy, how dare you do that to Pearl? Huzzah!
You chip into his wooden body,
Let's just cap this tree, son of a bitch.
firing rapidly into this guy as your bullet flies through the air and hits off a bit of the wood. You do notice a little bit of blood trickling down one of the shoulders that you hit, though. I don't think my poison will work too much on these monstrosities, but I will try my best. She flips up, puts her feet on Chuck's head as she stands there, sort of crushing him into the ground nonchalantly. She pulls out her dagger. The creature seemed to be affected by the poison. Buddy sort of weaken up slightly, stumble back. Are we trying to kill this thing?
I would say no, since it's
I would
probably one of
definitely
the...
say no.
It's still also probably just a really large person, I would assume, or maybe multiple people in the same thing. I don't know how this shit works. But let's try to get it to the point where we can just rip the head off. Knock it out and rip off the face
Not
part.
rip the head off, Captain.
Not rip the head off!
Yeah,
It's
guys,
not
well,
knocking unconscious, that is ripping heads.
let's be careful, because my wife and son are big boys and gals.
Is this wooden creature right here roughly the same height as your wife?
Similar to Magnus, actually, but like a little bit taller. It has been quite a while since I've seen them. Magnus is a growing boy.
Wait. Save Pearl! Save Pearl!
Ah, that is a good idea. The limit I cannot reverse. Throw me a med kit. Buddy raises his two fists in the air and slams it down. Duros blocks one with the shield and Hemlock dodges out of the way of the other. His fist comes down and just pulverizes the dead body of Chuck.
And I'm just like crouched over looking at Chuck's axe. This is a fine weapon.
It is a very fine weapon. It's specifically made for chopping wood.
Oh, it's a little bit heavier. You know what? I'll save this here for afterwards. I don't really feel comfortable using it just yet.
As you spin around trying to slice into Buddy, you miss and instead hit Hemlock in her side. Just as she's dodging over from Buddy's attack, she gets in the way of your swing. Oh, Ragnar, watch where you swing that blasted thing. It doesn't matter how big your axe is if you don't know how to use it.
I'm sorry, Hemlock.
Well then, I must avenge Pearl, but I do not wish to destroy this bad creature. I shall also swing my sword at it, as benevolence will guide it to its rightful fate. Huzzah!
You slice into this wooden creature with two quick swings of your blessed sword, blood splurting out of it. It is very, very weak.
I'll take out my cutlass, do a spin through the air and just try to, with the blunt end, try to hit it on the head.
You smack into the creature's head, but it just doesn't do anything.
Then I'm just gonna go over to Pearl.
You run past Louis, he batons you the medkit. Pearl comes back as her eyes open. oh my gosh.
Welcome back, Neji.
To bring you up to speed, Chuck is literally pulverized everywhere.
Oh, that's gross. Oh.
Yeah, it's literally you.
Was this Ragnar's doing? Probably.
Not this time. This time it wasn't me.
Are you hungry?
It's very unappetizing, I have to admit.
Mostly the Buddy's doing.
Oh, jeez.
Not lethal, Hemlock.
Oh, do you want to just knock this thing out? Why not kill it?
Not lethal, Hemlock.
You lot are crazy. Why do you want to knock this thing unconscious?
Because it could be Ragnar's family.
Regardless, it could be an innocent slave, even if it's not.
Regardless, yeah.
There are right times to kill, and there are wrong times.
Hemlock.
I thought you
Hemlock,
were pirates.
If you do a lethal attack, I will chop you to bits.
Right. You'll do it. I've seen him kill for less.
Alright.
Much right.
So she slices into Buddy. Buddy is still up and alive.
Non-lethally, Louis. He looks really weak right now. Just take out your rapier and just kind of smack him on the head with it. I don't know. Yeah, leave it in the scabbard and just hit him with that.
Louis Lecoq runs up, pulls out his rapier, and knocks Buddy unconscious. Buddy flies backwards, falling unconscious. This huge shamble of woods. This giant wooden creature.
Anybody want to say it? I can say it. Ragnar, you want to say it?
Timber?
Timber!
Buddy.
Oh, that could be possibly your wife or son, so sorry to make fun of that, but,
Buddy lays there, the wooden thing slowly loosening its grip on his consciousness, falling off his body. This huge 7-foot boy. It's Magnus, unconscious, on the ground.
My boy!
Your 7-foot, 13-year-old son.
Oh, Magnus!
He has longer hair than you remember, probably because he hasn't cut it in a while.
You've grown so much. You've grown up so much since the last time I've seen you. I missed you so much, my boy.
I throw one of the med kits over to Ragnar, like, here, heal your son if he's, like, injured. He's probably bleeding all over the place.
As you treat his wounds, his eyes slowly open, and he sees your face. Father.
Magnus, my son. It's me. It's Ragnar.
Where am I? What happened to me?
It doesn't matter anymore, Magnus. I'm here. It's all gonna be okay.
A tear sort of falls down his face. I was so scared, Father. I know that's not manly of me to say. I know you wouldn't have wanted me to be scared. But
Magnus, my son, all men get scared sometimes. I've been scared ever since you and your mother left.
Duros is just crying in the background.
I'm so glad. Sorry, Father.
That's it.
I still had some of that wood in my lungs. Where is Mother?
I don't know just yet, but that's why I came to this island, to find you two.
Where are we?
A lumber mill? Maybe a pancake maple syrup factory? I'm not sure.
Who?
Sorry, I
There's
ruined
definitely one pancake.
Magnus?
Oh, yeah!
An
over
island far from home, my son. But don't worry.
Who are these men?
These men are my family. They're my friends. I wouldn't have been able to get here and save you without them. I owe them everything.
If they're your family, are they my family too? Can I
Yes,
trust them?
Magnus.
Of course!
A family of Ragnar is a family of us. Yeah, I don't know. The grammar there wasn't perfect, but point is that, yeah, it's okay, kid.
I'm so happy. It was an endless nightmare that I was stuck in. I'm sorry for making you worried, Father.
It's okay now. Now that we're together, the past doesn't matter. Here, Magnus, I have a present for you. My axe. I was gonna give it to you when you turned 11.
Father, this is the best present I've ever gotten.
Passed down the family for generations, my son.
He holds the axe. I won't let you down. I will be as strong as you are, Father.
It's okay. It's okay.
so
You don't
much.
need to speak. You don't need to speak. It's okay. Just rest. Just rest.
Thank you, everyone.
I love you, son.
I love you too.
I love all of you!
Group hug.
We just do a big group hug. Oh, that's nice.
I like even grab Hemlock and like smother.
Yeah, great, Father Son Love. We've all seen this before. Anyway, we should get going before they light that effigy on fire.
When is that supposed to happen?
Effigy? Just sort of looking up, he could see the giant, huge wooden statue. Oh, what the hell is that thing?
No need to worry, my son. We still have some work to do to get your mother back.
We're gonna take care of it.
In that moment, I'm holding Chuck's bigger axe.
Want to see a card trick? I suck at. It's cool. It's cool. It's coming. You don't have to do the card trick. It's cool.
They're fun.
Okay, show me the card trick.
I'll do the card trick. Pick a card. Pick the card. Flip. Whip. Poof. The cards are gone. Now, Duros, take off your hat.
Ah, which one?
He starts taking off like 3 or 4 hats, and then finally at the very end of it, there's a card. Duros, the card, please.
Oh, I hand it over.
I show it to everybody, and it's not an actual poker card. It's just it's a blank card that just has Hemlock is going to betray us all written. That's the ultimate card trick. And I just make that poof and disappear.
Oh my god.
You found a wizard? Wow, a magician.
I was working on that all day. I was hoping that I would get a chance to do that.
What is your name?
William. You could just call me Will, or Wi, if you wish.
Uncle William. It's nice to meet you.
No, not Uncle Will. That's too much responsibility. You're
slowly,
Ragnar's kid.
Magnus slowly stands up, and as he stands up, you notice how he towers over everyone else, including Ragnar.
Yep.
He's huge, and he looks down. Thank you, everyone.
You're very welcome, son.
I really appreciate you all coming to save me.
How long have you been trapped in that thing? Do you even remember last time before this all happened?
I think Magus was 9 when I left, and now
12.
he's like 12.
So that'd be 3 years. Damn, 3 years is almost trapped in that. Crazy. Well, it's your choice. I mean, you could come with us to try to rescue your mother, or you can, we have a ship. There's a guy. He has food and stuff. I mean, either way.
I would not be a Chad if I didn't try and rescue my mother.
Ha ha ha! I love to hear it, son.
He's your kid, Ragnar.
But let us lead the way. Just come for support, okay? You've been through a lot. Powerful foes we're going up against.
He ties up his hair in a ponytail, wipes away the tears on his face. He holds the axe in his hand. Father, I will not let you down.
I'm so proud.
You're all beat to shit, but let's go fight the strongest guy on the island.
We've got to get going if you guys really want to put a stop and save your precious wife.
We have to give another med kit to Pearl because she is really bad.
I'm fine. No, you need it for yourselves. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not
all
as
right.
important as you guys.
Cool.
I promise.
Anybody else?
Any med kit that I would need,
if
I bestow upon you.
No. If I go down, it's okay. We don't lose that much. If you guys go down, we lose a lot more.
That's where you're wrong, Pearl. We'd lose another member of this family. And that's not happening.
We're not losing another Adam! Adam was our friend!
Atom? Who is that?
Best man that ever lived.
After this is all over, Louis, we're gonna sit down and we're gonna tell you the ballad of freaking Adam. Adam the cowboy. He was a bomb cowboy. But alright.
Imlock, something's really been bugging me. I left the island I'd say like a few weeks ago, maybe a month or so, and I came back not that long after to scout out, and you, Chuck, Spruce, you were all already here. It seemed really quick. Can you just tell me how long have you been working for the timberlord? I've been working here for like at least a year or so. A year. I see. Right, well, we need to get a move on. You guys done patching up your wounds?
Yeah, we're good. I just want to check on one more thing. Hey, Magnus, just throwing this out there. Are you a doctor? We need one for the crew. Just yes or no. It's cool.
I'm a lumberjack.
All right, well, all right. You're the crew's lumberjack for right now. Let's just go.
My dad was teaching me how to make houses. I'm a manly man. I can win arm wrestles against most of the people in my village.
That might come in handy.
Magnus, when you swing at a person, just pretend they're a block of wood, and you'll do just fine, my son.
Oh yes, perfect.
Oh god, Ragnar is a dad now. This is gonna be so damn funny.
Dadnar.
Dadnar. Hashtag Dadnar.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Let's get moving then.
You guys get moving as a group, and you rush to the scene of the effigy. As you guys are rushing through the forest, you eventually reach this massive clearing with lots of religious, like, totems and decorations and such. Standing in the center of this clearing is a huge wooden effigy. It's way bigger now that you're at the bottom of it. It's just humongous. On his knees, looks like he's praying to the effigy. A torch in his hand is this old-looking fellow. Louis the Clock takes like a tentative step forwards. Brother? The old man turns around, and he does look freaking old. Who's there? Hemlock. These some prisoners, oui? Don't ignore me. Brother! He looks over and locks eyes with Louis. No. My brother, he disappeared 20, 30 years ago. Who are you? You are an imposter. We got into an argument, and then you disappeared. And I knew I had to repent for my sins. I don't know why I'm saying you. You are obviously not my brother. The gods took him away from me. He disappeared. And I need to pay for my sins.
How come every time I run into somebody's brother, something like starts going crazy and starts shouting? Damn it.
What is going on? Louis, do you think you might have accidentally accelerated time for yourself in a panic 20 to 30 years into the future?
No, that is impossible. I can only reverse time. And it's only on small things like my... No, there is no way. The gods took my brother from me, and you lot are imposters. You are lot are sinners set here to test me. Emlock, you have sent these to be executed, yes, to be put in the effigy. And as you guys are closer to the effigy, you notice that there are thousands of bodies stuffed into the wooden exterior of this effigy. Reaching out, they're screaming. Ah!
I think the old dude's a little bit, got a couple marbles loose upstairs, buddy.
I don't think he even has marbles.
Timberlord, look at this. I cut myself, and look at the clock.
He reverses the time on it.
See that? Your brother is the only one in the world who could do that. And you know it's true.
My lord, why are you trying to test me with these sinners, practicing their witchcraft? My brother could not do this. This is proof that he is not my brother. And now, I realize what my final mission must be.
He puts his arms up, and his body flies backwards and attaches himself to the huge wooden effigy. Then all of a sudden, the huge effigy starts moving. This giant creature leaning over, its arms moving. Step.
Well, fuck it.
It is time for retribution.
Guys, if we don't make it out of this, I love you all. Like family.
Don't worry, William. That guy's old. You can take him.
Shut up! Wait, you're right, Verona. You have a good point. Let's do this.
And as the battle begins, to be continued.